Libby Reilly, owner of Classic Cursive Communications, grammar and etiquette enthusiast, and lover of all things Christmas. This is a brand new video series for Classic Cursive, and I'm so excited to share it with you. As you may have guessed, it covers two of my favorite things, grammar and manners. I don't even mind that I'm a geek about it. Go ahead, call me a geek. It's okay. If you're curious about anything that's grammar or etiquette related, let me know. I would love to address it in a future video. And since we're new to these woods, a like and subscribe would mean the world. Since this is the season of giving and being jolly, and with giving comes receiving, today's Grammar and Manners Minute is all about gratitude. That is in the form of a thank you note. Why are they important? What do they matter? Do they really have to be handwritten? I'll address all of that right now. Thank you notes date back to as early as the 1400s, when people would sprawl messages on slips of papyrus leaves. And in 1856, a German immigrant named Paulus Prom brought greeting cards to America, and that's where it all began. Because of my deep love for all things etiquette, my favorite person in the whole wide world, besides my husband of course, is Emily Post. Her nephew, Dan Post-Senning at the Emily Post Institute, said this: "Good manners are about more than fulfilling bare minimum social obligations. They are an opportunity for us to connect to the people in our lives in a meaningful way." When someone gives you a personal gesture, it's only right to respond in an equally personal way. You know how special you feel when you siphon through a stack of bills and you find something handwritten with your name on it by someone you love. There's nothing better. Thank you notes should have 5 components. Every time, no exceptions. Number 1, they've got to be personal. Repeat after me. There is no such thing as a cookie cutter thank you note. Number 2, they've got to be specific. "Dear Grandma, thanks for the sweater, love Charlie," won't cut it. Specifically name the person and the thing that you're grateful for. And if it's something like money or gift cards, include a little note about how you plan to use them or why it's going to help you out so much. Number 3, this should be obvious, but they've got to be full of gratitude. Why are you so grateful for this gift or gesture that the giver gave to you? Don't be afraid to spill out the gratitude. That's what it's all about. Number 4, your thank you note must be timely. Now, I love the rule that you have to write the thank you note at least before you use the gift. But on the flip side of that, if you don't use it for a long time, that rule doesn't really help. So whichever comes first, the first 2-week period or before you use the gift. Not only is writing a thank you note really good etiquette, but timeliness is also really good etiquette. Number 5, you guessed it, it's got to be handwritten. There are no exceptions. Here's an example. "Dear Nana Sue, Happy New Year. It was so nice to spend Christmas together. Thank you so much for the new slippers. How did you know that they were at the top of my wish list? The faux fur lining is perfect, and I know I will wear them often. I really appreciate your thoughtfulness. Love always, Charlie." Thank you notes are all about connection and gratitude. It's not just about checking something off a list, but really showing someone that they touched your heart in a meaningful way. And a thank you note doesn't just have to be right when you receive a gift. It could also be just when someone does something nice for you, or bakes you cookies, or goes above and beyond, which if you bake me cookies, that is totally going above and beyond, and I will be eternally grateful. And remember, treat everyone with politeness, not because they are nice, but because you are nice.